Hello everybody and welcome to Minecraft. Or welcome back to Minecraft. Now this is not my usual show and tell video. Well, I can make it a show and tell video. I've only really built two things. No, wait, I take that back. Three things. You can kind of see one back here in the distance. And then this is going to be a little bit of a chat video about some truth. So first, we're going to go over here on the other side of the palanquin. Right in front of Pad Baracha here. I made Ruby. I have not made Sapphire yet. Sapphire will go over here next to Ruby, of course, when I get to making her. Sapphire should probably go right in front of Pearl and probably partially in front of Peridot, simply because she's got this big poofy dress. Like, her dress is going to be kind of like Pad Baracha's, but even poofier from the plans that I've seen of how to build her. So I think part of Sapphire is going to end up over here in front of Peridot. But yeah, of course, Ruby is going to get her partner, and then eventually I will build Garnet, who will go over there. In the latest episodes, Lapis took off even further, so whether Lapis ever actually returns to Earth, I don't know. Turns out she was actually on the fucking moon this whole time. Yeah, spoilers if you haven't seen the latest episodes yet. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna spoil the latest two episodes for Steven Universe. So if you haven't seen them yet, turn away from this right now. Alright? But yeah, she, at the end of, an episode called, what was that? The latest two episodes, are called, I'll look it up real quick so that I'm not looking like an idiot, although I already am. The two newest episodes are called Can't Go Back and A Single Pale Rose. So at the end of Can't Go Back, Lapis flees even further into space, so if she ever shows up again, don't fucking know. Anyway, going on with what I've built, we have Pumpkin, who is Peridot and Lapis's pet. I don't know if I actually done a video talking about where I've built that or not. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I did one of these videos like this. But yeah, there's Pumpkin. And then over here, I built Opal, who is the fusion of Amethyst and Pearl over there. The truth that I was referring to earlier is that line over there that's built over in front of Ruby. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I made Opal. I like this, actually. Like, out of everything I've made, I actually like the way Opal looks more than anything. And then, of course, to be fair, since I decided that this little corner right here is going to be fusions, to be fair, Garnet, even though she is one of the main characters, Garnet is a fusion. So after I build Sapphire over there next to Ruby, I will build Garnet. Then probably somewhere back here, since this will kind of be like homeworld gem territory back here, I'll probably build Jasper. And if I can find plants for it, I will build, like the two Zircons that were in the trial episodes. I kind of want to build, what was, Aquamarine and, Aquamarine and oh shit, why am I blanking on Aquamarine's partner? Oh, Topaz, that was it. Yes, if I can find it, I'll build Topaz. Aquamarine would be interesting too, actually. Because Aquamarine would be small, really. So I think my two favorite things that I've made, honestly, I think are the big pixel art of Blue Pearl, and then Opal over here. So yeah. So that's it for the show and tell. Now to go on to something we've learned. You ever notice that Pearl here When she changed into her spacesuit that one time, she had a pink diamond on her chest rather than the star. Yeah, there's a reason for that. And it's this right here. Now don't laugh at me because this is the best I can do in terms of building letters. Can you read that? Rose Quartz, leader of the Crystal Gems, is Pink Diamond. I shortened it to Pink D because frankly, writing these letters was fucking annoying and I did not really feel like trying to spell out. And it's easier to do capital letters, but it's still pretty annoying. So, yeah, I really did not feel like trying to spell out the rest of the word diamond. But Pink D gets the point across. So yeah, Goody Two-Shoes Rose Quartz is actually Pink Diamond. Yep. In the episode, A Single Pale Rose, it's revealed that Pink Diamond and Rose Quartz are the same person. And you're probably wondering, well, wait a minute. They've been saying for ages that Rose Quartz shattered Pink Diamond. Nope. All a ruse. All a fake. One big fake that Pink Diamond herself orchestrated. See, basically, Pink Diamond, as we will all recall, from the Jungle Moon episode, was tired of being looked down upon for being the smallest diamond. She's like, I want my own colony, and I want it now. Well, eventually, Blue and Yellow Diamond, and I guess maybe White Diamond, they don't really mention her, but all said, okay, you want a freaking colony so bad? Okay, here's Earth. Here's this planet called Earth. Go down there, make it a colony. There's your colony. There's your first colony. Congratulations. Then Pink Diamond got to learning that running a colony is not all it's cracked up to be. It's not as easy as you might think. Yellow Diamond does act more like a total despot when it comes to her, how she views running colonies. Like, it makes me wonder now, does, like, Yellow just kind of, like, maybe Yellow sees it as, like, necessary evils? Like, she knows what gem production will do to colonies, especially colonies that have life on them. Because it makes me wonder why, like, you see the planet in Jungle Moon, you see the planet that was made into a gem colony, and then this Jungle Moon, if it literally is what it says, then maybe Yellow Diamond, like, moved, like, the living creatures off of that planet, took pity on them and, like, moved them to the moon, and, like, made that, like, a microplanet for them to live on. Which, if that was actually the case, it would show that Yellow Diamond back here, that this banana bitch actually has a soft spot, and that maybe she's not as evil as we all thought. But anyway, Pink Diamond goes to the other diamonds. She's like, you know, it's harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's taking a lot of time. Dealing with the population that already lives here is pretty difficult. But no, what it was is that she legitimately did fall in love with the Earth. Pink Diamond actually did fall in love with the Earth. Like, everything that Rose said about Earth and people, yeah, that was actually Pink Diamond's true thoughts about Earth. So everything that Rose said about that was true. She did love the Earth. She did care about people. So that was all true. But here's the thing, is that she thought, from what I gathered from a single pale rose, she thought that if she disappeared, if, you know, she didn't think that Blue and Yellow Diamond cared enough to get involved thinking, oh, this is Pink's colony. She didn't think they cared enough. That was a huge miscalculation on Pink Diamond's part. Huge miscalculation of how much Blue and Yellow actually cared. And really, Pink should have known how much Blue cared. I mean, it was obvious pretty much from get-go that Blue here, I mean, I put those freaking bags under her eyes for a reason. This woman has spent thousands of years mourning the loss of her little sister, Pink Diamond. And now we come to find out Pink Diamond's not actually dead. So all the mourning that Blue Diamond's done, all the raging Yellow Diamond's done, and whatever the hell White Diamond's been doing, basically is all for nothing. So it might seem like, oh, they're throwing away a lot of plot points. They kind of are, but this opens up, like, so many other things. Okay, one, Pearl, how does Pearl explain herself? Well, basically, Steven saw that Pink Diamond put a choke order on Pearl. Basically told her, this is my last order to you as your diamond. She said, you can never tell anybody about this. Basically, she was going to become Rose Quartz permanently, and she was going to be Rose Quartz from then on out, and she didn't want anybody to know, only Pearl could know, that Rose Quartz and Pink Diamond were actually the same person. Well, you're probably saying, well, how did Pink Diamond become Rose Quartz? How did, you know, like, their gems are different shape. They showed this. Pink Diamond apparently was so good at shape-shifting. Like, we've never seen, until this point, we've never seen diamonds shape-shift. We've never seen higher-order gems shape-shift. And, other than reforming, we've seen Pearl kind of shape-shift. Her most significant shape-shifting is when she's reforming. But, like, whenever she would put on, like, a beach outfit, that was technically shape-shifting. Because it was reformatting her clothes. Like, every time she would, like, change her outfit, that was kind of shape-shifting, because it was reformatting her clothes. But we never saw Pearl, like, full-blown turn into something else. And apparently Pearl is actually, like, just like her diamond, Pearl is actually so good at shape-shifting that Pearl was actually able to turn into a copy of Rose Quartz. The only thing she couldn't hide was the gem on her head. But that's okay, because all they needed to see was the identifiable outline of Rose Quartz from the back. And then literally what Pink Diamond did was she created some false gem shards that were meant to look like her gem, and then she swallowed them. And then basically the idea was that, remember, we all know how good Pearl is with a sword. Basically the idea was that Pearl would take Rose's sword, or Pink Diamond's sword, and freaking use it to quote-unquote shatter Pink Diamond. Basically what Pink Diamond asked Pearl to do was, I want you to turn into a copy of my Rose Quartz form, then take that sword and use it on me to poof me. And basically what happens is that Pearl turns into a copy of Rose, and then proceeds to do, like, the most perfect, I want to call it Lido, which is the samurai technique of drawing your sword and slashing all at the same time with, like, one quick motion. We've all seen samurai movies where, like, they draw their sword and instantly have, like, one slash right across the bad guy's belly, and then, like, in one swift motion they put the sword back. It's kind of this idea of doing one quick motion, but there's also, like, a little bit of sleight of hand happening at the same time, in that Pearl, disguised as Rose Quartz, does actually use the sword on Pink Diamond. So we have confirmed that the Rose Quartz slash Pink Diamond slash Stefani now slash Connie now sword is capable of working on diamonds. Or at least it worked on Pink Diamond. So what would happen was Rose Quartz, aka Pearl, would use the sword on Pink Diamond. It would poof her, but leave her gem unharmed. And then, basically, in the quick motion, because Pearl's so good at wielding a sword, in one quick motion, Pearl, as Rose Quartz, would use the sword to poof Pink Diamond, and before anybody could see, she would quickly snatch Pink Diamond's actual gem out of thin air. And then these fake gem shards that Pink Diamond had created and swallowed would fall to the ground. So that it turned out that, so that it would look like Rose Quartz shattered Pink Diamond with her magic sword. And this was all a big ruse that Pink Diamond put together, and it is simply because, you know, people, like, everybody kept saying, you know, Rose was a brilliant tactician and everything. It really does now sound more like this was Pink Diamond flying by the seat of her pants the entire time, trying to figure out how to do this. And she set up, basically, because Pink loved, like, it's kind of weird in that you realize what Pink's actions have led to. It's kind of weird where you're like, okay, her heart was in the right place, but everything got fucked over because of her. Like, okay, Pink Diamond fell in love with Earth. She didn't have the guts to step up to Blue and Yellow Diamond and say, I'm not gonna turn Earth into a colony. I've fallen in love with this planet. I love the people, I love the places, I love the animals, I love everything on this place. This place is gorgeous, it's beautiful, I love it, and it's mine. It's mine. So I get to do what I want with it, and I choose not to turn it into a colony. I can grow some gems here, and we can have gems live there and live on Earth and, you know, live side by side with humans. But I refuse to absolutely destroy this place because I don't want to take away the humans' home planet. If she had put her foot down like that, I think Blue Diamond would have been shocked at first, but I think Blue probably would have ended up siding with Pink because we all know how much freaking Blue Diamond loves Pink. So I think if Pink had just put her foot down, I think Blue probably would have sided with her and said, you know what? Let's go look at this planet. And you know what? I think Blue probably would have, because because when Blue comes to Earth, she actually kidnaps Greg because she thinks that the cluster is going to destroy Earth, and she don't think that Greg deserves it. So she wants to save one last piece of Pink Diamond's legacy by in her mind, rescuing Greg from the planet's destruction. Okay, so that shows that Blue Diamond does have a softer side, so that Blue Diamond could maybe see a little bit of humanity's value, maybe just a little bit, and Pink Diamond probably could have convinced her of, like, let's not destroy this planet. And then, okay, it's 2 diamonds against 2 diamonds. You know, Yellow and White could have said shit, but then you have Pink and Blue and all their courts fighting against them, and it would have ended up in a stalemate, and who knows what would have happened. But no. Pink is so convinced that not even Blue cares enough about her to think that, that if I just say so, then I'm not going to destroy this place by turning it into a colony. She doesn't even think Blue, like, she underestimates Blue. She underestimates the depth of love that Blue feels for her. And she said, she comes up with this plan with Pearl of, okay, they're focused on this because it's a diamond colony. In her mind, she's thinking, I've tried, literally, this is literally what happens. Pink diamond becomes rose quartz, and like a lot of people are probably saying, well, how did she become rose quartz? Well, just like Pearl is really good at shapeshifting, Pink Diamond's really good at shapeshifting. Shapeshifting to the point where she's able to hold her rose quartz form for ages. And I really do wonder, like, how long the temple has existed. Like, did Pink have, like, little... Like, we've established that rose quartz had several little hideaway places that Pearl knew about. Pearl knew about these places. We don't know if any other gems knew about these places. These were places specifically for Rose and Pearl to know about. So it makes me wonder if maybe, like, every once in a while Rose and Pearl would take off and everybody be like, that's just Rose and Pearl. Rose and Pearl going off to be on their own again, you know, kissy, kissy, kissy. And really, it was that, like, you know, okay, we assume diamonds have a lot more power than normal gems. So, you know, obviously if a diamond shapeshifted, she could hold it for a long period of time, but I think even she would, like, hit her limit, like, every once in a while. And, I think what would end up happening is Rose, or, Pink would, like, be getting close to hitting her limit, so she'd kind of arrange with Pearl, like, I need to go to one of the hideaways long enough to, like, revert back to my true form. That, and then, like, you know, to take a break for a little while, and then I can go back to being Rose again. I think that's why she had so many little hideaways that, as far as we know, only Pearl knew about. But anyway, Pink Diamond is so good at shapeshifting that she's able to completely remove the coloring on her skin. You know, her skin, you know, is pink. She turns it, like, completely, like, friggin' Caucasian white, pretty much. I don't want to say human white or whatever. She turns it... I don't even want to say Caucasian. I take that back. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I don't know where to put it, but, like, she turns her skin basically white to where Rose, if you didn't know what she was, you'd think she was a tall, stocky built, white human woman that just happened to have long pink curly hair. And that's how good Pink Diamond was. She was able to completely unlike other gems that shapeshift and they keep the color, like, you know, as good at shapeshifting as Amethyst is. Amethyst doesn't even get rid of the color. She can't. She can't get rid of that purple. But Pink is so good at it, she can. She can get rid of the color in her skin and change it to another color. And, you know, changing your build from, you know, kind of skinny like Pink is to stocky, chunky, whatever terminology you want to use for Rose, that would be no problem. But then there's something else that Pink Diamond's good at. It has to do with shapeshifting. Pink Diamond is so good at shapeshifting that she can rotate the position of her gem in mid-transformation. We literally see this, like, whenever Pink Diamond turns into Rose, normally we see that Pink Diamond's gem is, looks like a real diamond. You know, like, on the blue and yellow diamond, we don't know what exactly White Diamond's diamond looks like, but on blue and yellow, it's right in their chests, and it's shaped like a diamond that you see on a playing card. Okay, that's what their diamonds are shaped like. Pink Diamond's diamond is actually shaped like a real-world diamond. Like, if you went to a store and you were trying to pick out the perfect Pink Diamond to put in an engagement ring or wedding ring or whatever. Pink Diamond's diamond is shaped like the real world cut of a real world diamond. Only, it's upside down. So the point is like it's on where her belly button would be if she's human. So like the rounded part of the gem is right where her belly button would be, and then the point goes up, pointing towards her chest. And I can't help but make a joke of, okay, Pink Diamond pretty much looks like she's flat, like flat-chested. Her rose quartz form is got it going on in that department. So yeah, that was a choice. That was a choice on Pink Diamond's part. I think that was a choice on her part. But I don't know why, because like a lot of people were like, well, how come Rose is like the only gem that like distinctly has breasts? That was a choice by Pink Diamond, and I think it was I think Pink Diamond wanted to make herself look as close to human as possible, and the closest gem that they had that looked almost human was a rose quartz, and that's why she based herself off of rose quartz. Now, we don't know what the other rose quartzes kind of looked like. We don't know. Did they have, the top heaviness or not? Don't know. But it's not really relevant. I had to make a joke because we're getting into some serious talk here. But in all seriousness, Pink Diamond's so good that she can control the orientation of her gem, so that when she's in her normal Pink Diamond form, her gem is as I just described. When she's in her rose quartz form, her gem actually rotates so that the point is actually going into her body. So the point is hidden inside the bulk that is Rose's body. So the actual point of the gem that, normally on the Pink Diamond body is pointing up, it's now pointing in, and all you can see is the round shape with the, what is that, a hexagon? Shape on the top, the hexagon facet. So that's how good Pink Diamond is at shapeshifting. And her and Pearl come up with this elaborate plan, because Pink Diamond, in her haste, thinks that if there is no Pink Diamond, then there is no colony. So yellow and blue and white will back off. That was a drastic underestimate on Pink Diamond / Rose's part. Blue, we know, fucking lost it. Yellow, I think Yellow, despite any issues she had with Pink, I think Pink to Yellow was kind of an annoying little sister. I think she was basically an annoying little sister, but at the end of the day, she did actually love her. So in that song, "What's the Use of Feeling Blue?" When Yellow Diamond says, "Don't you know I miss her too?" and she says, "But we still love her and we're always thinking of her." I think Yellow actually, that was like legit emotion. I thought for the longest that, Yellow had actually shattered Pink Diamond and this was all a big cover-up story. And it was a big cover-up story, just Yellow wasn't involved. So that whole thing, that was, the trial episode was set up so that when Yellow loses her cool at that particular moment, it's in actuality, it's Yellow getting mad at, what is it, Blue Zircon, whose statue I will probably build eventually, Blue Zircon, daring to, imply that one of them shattered Pink Diamond. All of that, the whole trial episode, all of that was created to throw the scent off the trail, to basically make people think that Yellow did it. And I still think they could have gone with that. They could have gone with Yellow did it, and it's all a big cover-up. I still think they could have done that, but they didn't. They went with this story that Pink Diamond is actually rose quartz the entire time, and that the whole Pink Diamond shattering was a cover-up story that Pink came up with her pearl, which is the crystal gem pearl, coming as a confidant, and she set all that up. Now think about this though. Think about all the things that have happened. Pink Diamond, in her rose quartz disguise, initiated the rebellion. She initiated the rebellion just so that she could have another excuse to give the other diamonds, the rebellion's slowing us down. She made the rebellion. She was running back and forth. She was playing some, I can't think of, I know there's a story of somebody doing something similar, running back and forth, being two people at the same time, basically pretending to be the bad guy and while simultaneously also being the hero. I can't think of any stories where that fits. I'm sure there is some, I'm just not thinking of them. I'm sure there is a story like that, but I'm just not thinking of it. But anyway, the only thing that comes to mind is Lelouch from Code Geass, and that's the closest thing I can think of. Is Lelouch setting himself up, he starts a rebellion. When he gets what he wants, then he sees how effed up everything is, and he's like, well, the only way to fix this is if Zero, the leader of the rebellion, dies. So he sets all this up so that he can die, and that his last remaining sister will become Empress, and he knows that she's a good person and she'll lead the land into beauty or whatever. It's the closest thing I can think of. Pink created Rose, the Rose persona, so that she could run back and forth and be Pink and be Rose, be who she needed to be, and just keep running this. And hopefully she was hoping to use the rebellion that she made up, that she started. She got the rebellion started, got the gems together to fight against her true form, in hopes that, oh, there's a rebellion, I'm fighting a war, against these rebel gems led by Rose Quartz. The diamonds didn't take it, and so finally, basically, she got desperate. She got desperate, and she thought, well, if this is Pink Diamond's colony, and if there's no Pink Diamond, the rebels will go away, and the diamonds will go away, because the diamonds don't care. This is Pink's colony, and they don't care about Pink. She's small, she's imperfect, she's not what they want her to be, and yada. She didn't think they cared. Oh, au contraire, mon frère, they cared more than Pink thought, and that was literally the corruption. The other diamonds themselves did it, but that whole setup, what led into that was Pink Diamond's fault, and partially Pearl's fault. Pearl was just following orders. It's kind of hard to say, if it's hard to really blame her. It's hard to say whether or not you should blame her, but it was all Pink's fault. All the corruptions, everything that's happened in the show up to this point. And people have made points, like, well, since Rose did this and Rose did that, it's her fault that, Steven and the others are suffering now because the consequences of Rose's actions are catching up with her. But literally, everything that has happened up until this point is Pink Diamond's fault. She didn't intend for it to happen, no, but it's still her fault. Literally, the corruption, all the corrupted gems, all the chaos the corrupted gems have caused, the near destruction of Earth from the friggin' cluster, the forced fusion experiments that led to the creation of the cluster, which was made from freaking shattered crystal gem shards. All of the horrible things that the crystal gems have dealt with in the show, all of it is Pink Diamond's fault. All because she made an assumption and acted on that assumption to an extreme level, and literally this whole thing backfired in her face so badly that yes, she can now live free as Rose Quartz. And they watch over, and together they watch over with the other surviving crystal gems, they watch over and protect Earth. But I think, really, in her core, Pink Diamond, as Rose, continued to lead the crystal gems, continued to battle any threats to the Earth, trying to, round up corrupted gems. It was all part of a penance. Like, I think Pink D finally figured out, oh, I fucked up. Like, I got brash and I fucked up. And everybody else had to pay the price because of my mistake. And so now she, kept going as Rose Quartz. And I think they actually said that she tried and failed to uncorrupt gems. She tried to use her powers to uncorrupt gems, and she couldn't. She tried and failed, which makes me wonder, okay, we've seen that Steven's healing tears do at least partially uncorrupt gems, so like, is that saying that, oh, Pink Diamond, aka Rose Quartz, also tried that on other gems, but like exactly what happened with Centipedal was as far as she could get. Like exactly what happened with Steven using his healing tear powers on Centipedal, or healing spit, healing tears, all that stuff, that all of that only got as far as Rose/Pink Diamond did. They basically said she tried and failed. Okay, so does that mean that Steven is, like, Steven's hoping that, his powers will get strong enough to where he can uncorrupt gems and, fix a lot of what went wrong. Okay? But is this basically saying that if Rose failed, and Rose was the original user of these powers, if Rose/Pink Diamond was if she tried and failed, does that mean Steven's incapable, like, not capable of it? Either? So, or maybe Steven somehow is more powerful simply because of him being half human. Maybe there's something about, his unique genetic makeup of being half human and half gem that maybe that somehow amplifies it. I don't know. There's a lot of questions that need answered. But for the rest of however many episodes are left in season 5, we're going to be dealing with the fallout of the big reveal that Rose and Pink Diamond are the same person. And now, Steven, I think I can see what would be happening. Steven tries to reveal the truth to the diamonds, and I could just totally see, like, I'm not your enemy. I'm telling you the truth. Rose Quartz and Pink Diamond are actually the same person. It was all a big ruse because, Pink didn't think that you would care enough, so she thought if she faked her death and got herself out of the picture, that you would leave Earth alone. And then she lived the rest of her life on Earth as Rose until she met my dad and decided to have me. Which then begs the further questions that Steven himself has been asking. Did Rose, which, now we know is Pink Diamond, did she, just have Steven? As, she figured out that, oh, I'll have to give up my physical form, I'll have to give up my gem to stabilize Steven, so that he can be stable. Is it, literally that that some people have theorized, that Rose, that part of the reason that Rose had Steven was to run away from her problems. I'm no longer in existence, so no more problems for me. So, that, because I sadly, now that I know that these two are the same person, I can kind of see that Pink Diamond acted brashly and faked her own death to become Rose. And now Steven is here, and now we know that Steven is not part quartz, he's actually part diamond. Which gives whole new depth to his powers, yes, but it also means that, it also means that, could, Rose / Pink Diamond have gotten to a point where she's tried for thousands and thousands of years to figure out how to uncorrupt gems, and she can't do it, and she can't take the stress of, living with this shame, living with this guilt anymore, so she falls in love with Greg. And we've seen in flashbacks that Rose was known to kiss humans. So we don't know how many times Rose had sex, how many times Rose, as, Pink Diamond as Rose, had sex with humans. We know she's kissed humans in the past. Greg, Steven's father, was not her first kiss, with a human. We don't know whether or not he was the first one she ever had sex with. So now it raises all these questions of, did Rose / Pink Diamond actually love Greg? Or did she see him as a means to an end of, I can't take it anymore, I need a way out? And then she figures out, well, if I have a kid, that kid would need a gemstone to stabilize the powers he's going to inherit, so I could go back into my gem and just live inside the kid, and, I'm problem-free now, and, hopefully my problems won't catch up with my kid. It opens up the door to so many questions that need answers, and, I hope that Rebecca Sugar and the Crooniverse are up to it. But yeah, this is the big truth now that all Steven Universe fans, myself included, have to live with. And I admit I've had fun watching reaction videos and seeing people go back and forth. Some people hate it, some people love it. A lot of the conspiracy theorists have been going back and forth going, I told you so, I freaking told you so. Well, conspiracy theorists, you were right. Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond. And now, Steven Universe will never be the same, and we have to live with that for however much longer the show goes on. Bye.